Upon the gentle hills of Tuscany, evening began to cast its golden veil. The sun's last rays descended like strands of silk, spilling across the vineyards and olive groves. The breeze carried with it the fragrance of ripened grapes and the damp breath of ancient stone, while in the distance, half hidden by vines and thyme, stood a forsaken villa. Its broken walls bore the scars of centuries, its rusted gates moaned with age, and the ivy clung to it as though striving to conceal the sorrow that dwelled within. Through that valley walked a lone traveler, Alessandro, restless of spirit. His eyes were lit with wonder, and his heart hungered for stories, the forgotten whispers of the world. When his gaze fell upon the ruined villa, his steps slowed, for his soul told him that within those walls lay secrets buried deep, memories too proud to perish. He pressed against the gate, and it yielded with a creaking sigh, as though exhaling the weight of centuries. Within, the air was thick with dust and silence. The chandeliers hung shattered, the mirrors dulled by time, and the once grand halls now bore only the echo of what had been. Yet the stillness was not empty. It was alive, heavy with an unseen presence. As Alessandro ventured deeper, a sudden chill swept across him. Though the windows were sealed and no door stood open, a breath of cold air brushed his cheek. His heart quivered, but curiosity triumphed over fear. Then before his eyes, faint as morning mist, a figure took form. A woman, clothed in tattered garments, yet adorned with a beauty unearthly and haunting. Her eyes glimmered with a strange light, neither of life nor death, but of something eternal. Alessandro, trembling, whispered, "Who are you?" The figure floated nearer. Her voice, soft as a sigh of wind through reeds, answered, "I am the spirit of this place. I am Isabella. For centuries I have wandered here, bound to my tale, chained to my memories." His breath caught. Compassion mingled with dread within him. What tale holds you captive? A sorrowful smile touched her lips. "If you have the courage, I shall show you." At her gesture, the hall was transformed. The dust vanished, light bloomed in the chandeliers. Tapestries shimmered upon the walls, and music drifted faintly through the air. Alessandro beheld the villa as it had once been, alive, radiant, whole. There, in the midst of it, stood Isabella, not a ghost, but a maiden in her youth, robed in white, her dark hair flowing, her laughter bright. Beside her stood a young man of noble bearing and ardent eyes, Leonardo. Their gaze locked, and time seemed to pause, as though the world itself existed only for them. Isabella's voice wove through the vision. "I was a daughter of a noble house. My fate was written by others. My hand promised to a wealthy lord, a man of power but void of tenderness. My heart languished in silence until the day I met him, Leonardo, a soldier by name, but in his soul burned the universe. In his eyes, I found the truth I had never known. In his words, the music of freedom." Alessandro saw them steal away to hidden gardens, exchange letters in trembling hands, whisper promises beneath the moon. Their time together was fleeting, yet in those stolen moments lay eternity. But destiny, Isabella continued, her voice breaking, was merciless. My parents bound me to the Lord I did not love. My lips were silent, but my heart screamed. Leonardo and I dreamed, but our dreams were built on sand. Soon I was taken from him. The vision darkened. Alessandro felt their anguish as if it were his own, a pain that clawed at the soul. Isabella's tone grew faint. My heart, unable to endure, withered. Sorrow consumed me, and illness followed. In the bloom of youth, I perished, yet my spirit did not depart. Love bound me to these halls, where I relive again and again the moments that were my joy and my ruin. Alessandro bowed his head, his chest heavy with her grief. Is there no release? No peace for you. Her gaze drifted far beyond him, into the unseen. Love is a chain that even death cannot break. These walls have drunk my tears. This place remembers my laughter. Here my soul remains. Yet in your presence, Alessandro, I feel something stir, a glimmer of hope, as though telling my tale lightens my burden. And then, as suddenly as it had begun, the vision dissolved. The chandeliers dimmed, the tapestries faded, and the villa returned to its ruin. Isabella's form waned. her glow sinking into shadow, until Alessandro stood alone. He left the villa, and the night sky stretched above, jeweled with stars. The wind carried the scent of the vineyards, but his heart carried something heavier, her voice, her sorrow, her eternal flame. He knew then what he had never known before, that love is stronger than death, mightier than time, and leaves upon the soul a mark that cannot fade. At the threshold of the valley, he turned once more to the villa. Its windows were dark, yet he felt unseen eyes upon him. Softly he spoke, "Isabella, your story shall live in me." And so he departed into the night, yet in his soul a whisper endured, like a lamp lit in the darkness. Love never dies. It breathes, it endures, and it engraves itself upon the hearts of those who dare to feel it, those who enjoy the story. Share your thoughts in the comments. If you'd like to hear more interesting stories, let me know in the comments.